Welcome to episode 113 of The Wrestling Burn, the most overrated podcast in history.
Yes!
That's right, we suck. We're ready to disappoint you once again on another episode, and oh my gracious, where are you finding these Chris Benoit pictures?
This is an awesome picture.
Oh man, I like those shorts and how I can see his package. It looks smaller than I'd imagine.
Yeah, he is so steroid-ridden there. It's not.
No,
even
he's
funny.
not. He never did steroids. It's bullshit.
That's up on our page if anybody wants to buy it. Our new store on SD. I haven't listed the link yet, but I will eventually.
There we go.
But that's it. That store is all wrestling. It's none of this other crap.
It's all wrestling.
It's all wrestling. It's gonna stay all wrestling
forever.
Yeah, I got a few other things here, like this one.
Hello, ladies. It's Edge. Oh man, old Edge.
Double-sided old Edge.
Oh, that Goatito.
Yeah, Goatitoed.
Goatito Edge.
All those wrestling posters.
Oh man, where'd you find all these?
It's got a whole shitload over here.
I'm gonna buy that Chris Benoit one and just beat it to it all night. Oh, that's Rey Mysterio after like 2 steroid suspensions.
Yeah, it is.
It's the one with the shirt is, because that's when he had to stop doing it or he'd get fired and he got all fat because of it. Steroid Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, talk about somebody that roided up and looked big. At least Benoit like always looked big.
Yeah. That's because they were buddies.
Eddie Guerrero hit the roids pretty hard when he got to WWE. So he didn't look like
they were buddies.
Yeah, well they were best friends, yeah, exactly. Can you think of anybody else that got like wicked big like at some point in their WWE career randomly? I'm trying to think of people now. Because I just thought of it. I mean, obviously Eddie Guerrero is the best example. I mean, Triple H is another good example. He was always...
You could see Triple H... when he first came out, he was big.
I mean, he's always big because he...
But he got thicker as he went on.
Yeah.
And you can tell now he's not doing it anymore.
Well, his thickest was after he tore his quad.
Yeah.
He came back and he just looked like a monster.
The Rock's another one.
I was going to say, that's the best example, is The Rock.
Bitch tit.
Came in with bitch tits.
Bitch tit Rock. You're like, oh, he's doing steroids. And then he got him fixed and... Yeah, bitch tit Rock.
Oh, man.
I'd say Cena, but he was on steroids when he was a bodybuilder,
Yeah.
so...
I was going to say, yeah, Cena, you can't really say, I'd have to think. I mean, Mysterio's pretty good, but you can never really tell with him because he's so little anyway.
Perry Saturn.
He was always big, though.
Yeah.
Even if you watch WCW, he was big.
Yeah, I can't really think of too many others.
Most guys come in big already.
Ryback.
Who was already big, too. I mean, he's bigger now than when he was.
When he first came in, he wasn't that big. When he was
big.
in NXT, or Tough Enough, when he came in through Tough Enough, he wasn't that big.
Yeah, he was big, but not that big.
Yeah, now he's just fucking...
Now he's ungodly.
Steroid freak factory.
So
what's going on with your life, Mr. Birthday boy?
Just had a birthday. That's essentially it. That's what's going on with my life.
Yeah. Hey, I no longer work at YRC.
There we go.
That place fucking boo! Start a new job next week.
There we go.
Better job.
Oh, I hate when you work. I like it better when you're unemployed.
Unfortunately, it's going to be during the day, so there will be no more day podcasts. But, hey, we were talking, me and Poxy were talking about this, and we're thinking about doing a Hangout episode, a Google Hangout episode where it's all video, and people can chime in. They could actually come on the show and everything. If you are interested, please let us know, and because we have to give you the link to get into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something new we're gonna try.
And it's more like we were saying earlier when we were talking about it. It's kind of inconvenient if I'm not near the studio and you're not near the studio to come into the studio.
And B is nowhere near the studio.
Yeah, exactly.
So he could actually come on the show
and talk about and carry us through wrestling talk. So the last time I tried to talk to him about wrestling, He had told me he hadn't watched since he had gone back to Fat Camp.
Yeah, he says he hasn't seen shit.
He watches the pay-per-views, and that's about it. Speaking of that, you gonna watch the Lesnar thing Saturday? The live event?
I don't know.
He's gonna beat up your brother.
It all depends if I'm still here on Earth or not. Could be dead by then.
You're thinking you're gonna die by then?
I wasn't feeling too good last night. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack when
Man.
I woke up not feeling too well.
That burger I just ate, that's killing me right now. I'm ready to blow up your bathroom.
Nice.
To be honest, the studio bathroom is
Those shows really aren't that great.
the live ones.
Yeah, and you know Lesnar's gonna fucking destroy the Big Show.
Yeah, your brother's gonna die. I mean,
Yeah.
Bo Dallas did come back from the dead after he was suplexed to death a few weeks ago.
Yeah. What else? Who else is on the show?
I don't know. Brock Lesnar.
That's all.
The most important thing about this new thing he's doing this month where I was calling it Brocktober because it just fits so well. Isn't the Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker? I don't give a fuck about that because they're what can we do to kill the Undertaker? Let's put him in a Hell in a Cell match.
Is that the only match yet? Is that the only Hell in a Cell or is there gonna be another?
They haven't announced yet. They might have said more on Raw this week. I didn't watch, honestly.
I didn't see anything.
So
I know they're making Paige look like a total cunt. I mean, bitch.
Oh man, you just dropped the big C.
Yep.
Are they?
Yeah, they're turning her into a... Well, they turned her against the other two.
Well, yeah, I know that.
That she's the queen of the... she started this whole revolution and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I don't know if you watched Divas at all. That
No.
she was engaged to that guy.
Yeah, Kevin Scaff.
And she didn't want to be. So she told him she doesn't want... She wants to be with him, but she doesn't want to be engaged, so she gave the ring back. Yeah,
For a day to remember.
It ended with that. They didn't say anything else, and they also ended it with Dolph Ziggler trying to tell Nikki that... Is it Nikki?
Which one? The one that's with Cena?
The one with Cena.
Nikki.
Tried to tell Nikki that she needs to come back to him and because they dated for 6 years.
That's not fixed or anything, because he's dating somebody in Dana Brooke in NXT.
Who is?
Dolph Ziggler.
Is he?
They've been dating for a while now.
Yeah, it seemed kind of fixed.
The whole show is fixed
if
now.
Cena really... So, what is this going to lead up to a feud next season with Dolph Ziggler? And,
No, because they would have started prepare. You know what? Not even next season.
Well, they didn't, because they ended it. John Cena was going to the ring to fight a match, and Dolph Ziggler took Nikki outside to the bus so they could talk. And he was pleading up and down that, I can give you a baby, I can do this, we can get married, da-da-da-da. John doesn't want to do this bullshit. So I think they might be leading up to maybe a Dolph Ziggler,
Lana against Cena, Nikki.
No, Lana's going back to Rusev.
Is she?
Yeah, they totally said that they screwed the pooch with that whole fucking Lana and Rusev thing. So they're gonna end up dropping that whole angle.
Probably.
Do we want to actually have people see me talk?
Here we go. Watch Rusev.
I'm gonna wear a fucking mask.
Right.
I'm gonna put the sheep mask on.
It'll
and talk.
be no different now.
No.
Rusev.
I could put the white mask on, and then I could do that fucking.
Oh no.
I could do the. Here it is.
White sheep, black sheep, one sheep, two sheep.
Put this on.
Rusev.
Hold on, let me.
The Rusev cruise ship is good enough for a zombie. Oh. I don't think you can actually wear that. Where'd you get that?
I am with the clan.
Where did you get that?
I signed up to the clan. This is what you get. It's when you sign those papers, they give you a clan mask.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea where this came from, actually. It's just been laying around. I think it goes to a ghost mask, or it goes to one of those things that comes with a hood with a point on the top of it.
Our Ku Klux Klan outfit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It was Halloween clan. It was a Klansman costume. I bought it for last Halloween.
In Danielson.
Yeah.
In Connecticut.
Oh, Christy.
Oh, man. That was good, though. That's good. I might incorporate... Honestly, are you gonna actually? You guys used to do Halloween. You used to do Halloween parties and stuff.
Used to.
Not as much anymore.
With me starting to work now, our plan is in 6 months to maybe buy a house with where I can create a studio in the house, like in the basement or something home studio instead of all this crap. But yeah, I think we will bring back the Christmas parties and the Halloween parties. And
oh man, I'm all about
once we buy a house,
I'm all about the Halloween party. I'm thinking I'm gonna go as Suicide Squad Joker, cheering my inner Jared Leto.
Nice.
Because I love Jared Leto. Even though he played a tranny in Dallas Buyers Club.
I'm gonna go as John Cena.
John Cena. Anytime anyone says two things to you, you have to interrupt them before they can get the third word out.
Did you see that thing I posted?
No, I
Weird
didn't.
Al?
Oh yeah, I did. Those things are everywhere now.
Yeah, they are.
They're like literally, I can't go a day. Like even honestly, if I scroll through Facebook long enough, like I'll find somebody that posted one. My friend sends
I was
them to
just,
his...
you know, any kind of content I'm trying to throw on the Facebook page because...
Yeah, because we've been pretty anemic on it.
Yeah, and B hasn't been doing anything. Although we gained another like on the page.
People like pages that don't do anything. Naturally.
Kind of weird, but,
But we're not going to complain.
No.
I know, I've been shitty on the page lately, too.
I've been trying to friggin'...
When it's crashing down and it hurts inside.
I'm a real American. This is when they allow blood on the forehead.
Good one.
Yeah.
I still think... Anytime I see a picture of Hulk Hogan now, though, it just reminds me of B's fantasy football logo. What the hell?
Yeah, it's,
What's his... I can't think of his name.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Don't know why he's got a belt around his waist, but okay.
Because he's the champ. He was in a pot-smoking match.
And he won.
He did. Nobody's ever beat Willie Nelson in a pot-smoking match.
Oh, shit. Here's a Triple H.
Oh, he's not quite as defined there. This is pre-quad tear.
Yeah, these are all, these are from WrestleManias ago.
WrestleManias ago?
Yeah, WrestleManias ago.
Maybe that was post-quad tear then. Maybe. Why doesn't... I don't know.
I am a real man.
China, so sloppy in the ring. The more I see of her...
She looked good there. She had a good body there.
The more I see of China in the ring, the more I'm like, oh my god, it was like terrifying to have her in the ring with people. Oh, this was
Jeff Hardy
16
and
or
3D.
17. I think that's 17. Stone Cold and The Rock. It is 17.
Blood! It's back when we liked blood. We liked our matches bloody back then.
Blood now. That'd be bad. Real bad. Diesel power.
Yep.
Oh, the fridge.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Have you watched any of the new Superstar Inc. things with Corey Graves?
No, I haven't watched any of them.
They actually talk about Bam Bam Bigelow's head tattoo a little bit. I forget who he was talking to, but he goes, you know, I think it was Wade Barrett. And he's like, you know, I see that, or no, it was Big Show. He's like, you know, if I ever saw one tattoo that terrified me, it would be Bam Bam Bigelow's head tattoo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to do that.
No, either do I. It was like a full...
I don't think I'd be able to get anything on my neck.
I don't know.
I know me and the wife talked about, again, for our anniversary, is getting another tattoo, so I was going to fill in the side. I don't know if anybody probably doesn't know. I have a Doctor Who tattoo with a TARDIS on my back of my arm.
Scorpion.
And a Sting Scorpion on my forearm.
That was supposed to come into more, but never happened. It's kept its color really well, though. The Sting one?
You know, my brother did that.
I know.
This is his first tattoo.
There.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you were.
That's kept the color really well, actually.
He doesn't do tattooing anymore. This is like his first and last tattoo. He did a great job with it, though.
He did. It kept its color really well.
It's funny, when I went to the tattoo shop, they go, who did that one? I said, like, my brother did it. They're like, yeah, he have a shop? I'm like, no. I said, this was his actually first tattoo. They're like, wow, the lines and everything on that are pretty good. I'm like, yeah, he quit already. That's my brother.
He's good at something, so he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't want to, whatever. But I was thinking about, like, this tattoo. I think I need to put something here. I was thinking of maybe putting a Weeping Angel in here, and I was thinking about either putting the Death Star going up on the bottom or on the backside, and then maybe a Cylon on the back of my... Kind of like a whole...
montage to your sci-fi.
Yeah.
Just get a tattoo of the supernatural guys.
Up on the ball of my arm is going to be a zombie head, and then it's just going to mesh down from there.
Oh, what's the wife going to get? Is it a tattoo of me yet?
She wants a 3D butterfly on her other foot.
What about me?
Yeah, you're going to go on her ass.
Yes. No place I'd rather be.
Yeah.
Is that weird to say about your wife? No, you've known me long enough. I think it's fair. I think it's fair.
That was my wife now.
Oh, man. Did you tell her that I'm going to go on her ass?
That's just bad, Parksy.
You just said that!
No.
What?
All right. Let's change the subject, because this has just gotten totally weird.
It has.
It's like talking about me going on your mom's ass.
That's my ass.
Yeah. All right, well.
What? What? That was good.
Oh, speaking of.
Yeah.
There's a picture of Dolph Ziggler and Nikki on the bus.
Oh, no.
So these are the latest rumors from that whole thing. Let me see where to start here. They're thinking about having NXT stars answer John Cena's U.S. title competition thing.
That's original, because they haven't done that already.
Yeah. So basically they're going to come up, have a fantastic match, and lose.
Yeah.
Basically. Just to get the word out there.
Yeah, because NXT is the one with the shit ratings, not Raw. Raw had the lowest rating it's had since 2012. When they changed it 3 hours.
Vince is having a fucking issue with that.
Yeah.
So Ric Flair commented that Steve Austin said he might boycott WrestleMania 32 if Michael Hayes and the Fabulous Freebirds don't get inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Yeah, like that's going to help Steve.
Yeah, Steve's not going to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of
Although
stupid.
I did see rumors The Rock is going to be back this WrestleMania. Rock Triple H. They're going through with it. Because Rousey said she's got to film a movie, so she's really iffy on Mania now this year.
Yeah.
So they were going to do Rock, Triple H, and then Stephanie and Ronda.
But Ronda's doing too many movies or something now.
So, but the plans are still to keep Triple H Rock, and I would think this would be The Rock's retirement match.
Yeah.
Somebody that he feuded through throughout the 90s. I would think, honestly, it should be Triple H's retirement match, too.
Yeah.
But
I guess Big Van Vader was offered $5,000 to do a shoot fight somewhere in the United States this month.
Really?
That's all it says.
Who would want to fight him?
I don't know.
He's so big. Shawn Michaels made him cry, though, once.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. I forget, actually, I think Vader said something about it. Or somebody said something about it. What?
I just read that thing on Cena and Ziggler, and it's exactly what I just said. That it's setting up a thing with a feud between Cena and Dolph Ziggler.
For next season of Total Divas? Or?
Yeah.
So Ziggler's turning heel then?
Yeah.
Or Cena's turning heel.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, never gonna happen. So good work. Good detective work.
Yes, that's awesome. I'd like to see Cena turn heel. I mean, most people hate him anyway.
Happen.
I think it's going to happen eventually. Look, they did it to Hogan. They can do it to Hogan.
Who's that?
Hulk Hogan. He's a real American.
I don't recognize that person.
Brother!
Oh, you mean that time when The Rock wrestled himself at WrestleMania and everybody went crazy?
Yeah, did you ever see that match now? They've showed that match again, and they cut out Hogan. So Looks like Rock's wrestling a ghost.
No, I haven't.
He's wrestling himself, yeah. Just like that last WrestleMania where Hogan was hosting. They edited him out the whole thing.
Oh, you mean when that microphone said he was in the Pontiac Silverdome and then Stone Cold came out?
Yep.
And then The Rock?
And that episode of Raw where that guy was bouncing around the ring with those women's boobs.
That microphone and bandana were bouncing around with all the women.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Although all the women in the ring aren't wearing bras and they're bouncing their tits around everywhere. Okay, that's weird. So we get to see that. Maybe it'll be with John Cena this time.
It is the never give up whatever.
Although John Cena is likes the little kids, so I doubt it would be with the adults.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be with somebody that, you know, who should do it. Who's like a master of titties? Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose should do it. He is the titty master.
He is the titty master.
And he bangs Renee Young.
Good guy.
Good for him.
Just because he's got the same name as my wife.
True.
Renee.
Roman Reigns was on Superstar Inc. this week. Found out that him and Corey Graves are actually wicked good friends. Wouldn't have thought that at all.
Really?
Yeah. They were talking about how they when they were in Florida when Roman was still in NXT and stuff.
Yeah.
They would hang out a lot. Roman would come over. They've gone trick or treating with their kids together and stuff. It's weird. You wouldn't think somebody like Roman Reigns would be friends with a guy like Corey Graves, just with all his weird tattoos.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Have you seen Corey Graves' giant wrestler tattoo on his left arm?
No.
Or right arm? I think it's his right. It might be his right arm. It's like a giant wrestler missing a bunch of teeth and a mask. It's like just the face.
Okay.
It's like a big masked wrestler just missing a bunch of teeth.
Right.
Kind of funny. Kind of a funny tattoo. I like it.
That's interesting.
It is. So what do you think of Gotham so far? Let's bring up some Gotham here.
Let's bring up some TV shows here.
So
last episode, I know you haven't seen it, but it was with the Joker.
You might as well tell me about it.
It was with a young Joker, and it was a really good episode. You got to watch it.
It took me a little bit to figure out, because I was saying, telling you last week off air, I was binge watching the first season to get caught up. And I did get caught up. I finished the first season in about 2.5 days.
Yeah.
So I would stay up until about, 2, 3 in the morning, and I'd watch all the episodes. But
The fucking Joker basically went into the police station and slaughtered everybody in there. All the cops.
Did he really?
Tied up the police lady, the
commissioner?
Commissioner lady.
Did he kill her?
Killed her. Yeah, the black lady that took over.
Who's going to be commissioner now?
It looks like Jim Gordon's going to be the commissioner.
Gordy?
Yeah.
So they go through it a little differently. I like how they have...
Which I don't think... He didn't become commissioner until later on, so maybe he's not. Because they haven't actually said it ended with... Because he got his ass kicked.
By the Joker?
He got lured out by his ex-wife there.
Oh.
Into a side alleyway.
Yeah.
And this big fucking monster guy just...
The big bald dude?
Beat the living shit out of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that means the guy for Grounded for Life is probably coming back then. He's not going to be a bartender anymore. The dude with the beard there.
Yeah, he did. At the end of the episode, he came back.
Oh, man, so he left that redheaded bitch then.
Yeah.
I told you, I've seen some of the episodes, so I know
yeah,
kind of what was going on, but
yeah, this kid that's playing the Joker is actually really good.
And it took me a little while, even watching the first season, to figure out who it was. I was like, who the fuck is the Joker? And then I saw the episode with him.
I could tell it was the Joker just the way the kid was acting, and then he did that smile, and I'm like, at the end, I get it.
At the way he laughs at the end, that's when I was like, okay, you're the
Yeah,
Joker.
He's got that laugh and everything.
I think, though, that they're trying to model it a little too hard after Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
Because if you know the way he talks and everything, and even his laugh, and...
Did you see the part where they stopped the school bus? The Joker stopped the school bus with a bunch of cheerleading girls
That's when I fell asleep. So they had seen the school bus, and the crazy dude who eats girls was like, all right, let's go, and they were taking off, and then I rolled over and fell asleep.
They stopped the school bus, and he took gasoline and completely sprayed the whole inside of the bus down with gasoline, covered the girls in gasoline, and they were going to light the whole thing on fire.
They were gonna.
They were gonna, but they got stopped,
Oh.
obviously.
Who
Yeah.
stopped them? Gordon?
Yeah, I think Gordon stopped him.
I like how they have the...
But the one crazy guy that ate girls got sniped out.
Good. You had a feeling he was gonna die. He just challenges the Joker. The Joker is gonna kill this guy that's running all the Maniac people right now at the end of the season.
That guy always plays a bad guy.
He does, right?
Every show I've seen him in, he's either a vampire or just a bad
Yeah.
guy in general.
I got confused at first when I first saw the guy because he looks like the dude that played the serial killer last season, the ogre. He has like the same hairstyle and everything. I was like, what the fuck are you doing back? I just watched you die.
I hate when they do. They did that on Heroes.
They did. They had a lot of
the Puppet Master in Heroes. He died in like 3 episodes, and they kept bringing. And he was still there at the very last episode.
Yep.
He was back again in the last episode. I'm like,
aren't you dead?
Back. He died
3 other times.
Like, what the fuck? The new Heroes Reborn started last week.
Yeah, which I have yet to watch. I've heard mixed things about it. I've had some people, like, I know my dad said he was like, I liked Heroes, but I didn't like this. I mean, my dad's not like you. He's not big into sci-fi, but...
I'm having a hard time with Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck being going around killing all the fucking people with powers. I don't know. I'm giving it a shot.
Yeah.
It's only 13 episodes anyways, and it's done. It was just a bring back type of thing.
I like how you think that's such a minimal commitment. You're like, it's 13 episodes.
It's only 13 episodes.
That's no big. I mean, I watch Supernatural, and that could be 24 episodes in a season, and there's 10 seasons.
God, it's good. What is that? Going on season 25?
Season 11.
I had a tough time with that last year.
I haven't finished. I didn't finish last season.
It was tough to get through last year. It's like, okay, Sam dies this year. What's his name dies next year? Okay, they both die this year. They both come back. They all come back.
The beginning of last season
Angels
was
are
cool.
total dickheads. The Devils actually seem like the reasonable people in the show. It's like, oh my God.
The last season started off cool with Dean being a demon.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't.
Then he got fixed,
and that's when I made it to when he got fixed and was like, oh, I'm having a real tough time. I'll just wait till I can binge watch it.
Yeah, then I won't tell you about what happened, but yeah, yeah. Yeah,
They're
it was
all
one
good
of those
now.
fucking things,
They're
you
all
know.
good now.
You know what's getting good is Fear the Walking Dead.
Yes, it is. Oh man,
2 episodes left. But then The Walking Dead's back on. Yeah, yes.
I'm halfway through this. I'm having a tougher time getting into Fear of the Walking Dead than obviously I do getting into Walking Dead. I'm more invested in the Walking Dead characters and I know what's going on. It's not like an all-original thing. Well, like, at least with Walking Dead, like, I have some knowledge of the comic books.
Well,
and I can
Fear
be
the
like-
Walking Dead's original.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the issue. You don't know.
Yeah, I can't read what's going on. At least with Walking Dead, I can be like, well,
Well,
I can base it.
I know he's gonna die.
Yeah, I can base it off what I know from the comics. Like, I kind of have an idea of where they're going. Like,
The Walking Dead this year looks like it's gonna be a fucking war.
Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath this season.
Negan's gonna be there. Negan's one of the wolves.
Yeah.
Or head of the wolves.
He's head. I'm hoping Glenn finally dies. I don't like Glenn.
I'm putting my money down that we're probably going to lose 2 or 3 of the main cast this year.
Carol's been on borrowed time since season 1 because in the comics she kills herself. But Carol is becoming becoming one of the most badass characters.
Fan favorite.
Yeah. Daryl's gonna die. I hope he does.
I think
maybe not first half of the season.
You know what I think? They're thinking that if Daryl dies, the show's dead.
No. They probably do think that way.
Come on, because of the girls that.
I don't understand why girls find Daryl sexy either. He looks like a fucking rat, alright? Like, he looks like
one
a
of those
homeless person.
He's one of those bums you see down in the corner.
Yeah. With his vest. And
Yeah.
I saw some lady at the Big E yesterday wearing the same vest as Daryl. Angel wings and everything.
Angel wings?
I was like, it's Daryl!
I bought my sister one of those shirts. It was a Daryl shirt and it had
Yeah.
the angel wings on the back of it. It was actually a nice shirt.
I don't think he'll die in the first half of the season. I think the second half, though, dead Daryl.
But you saw in the commercial at the very end of the trailer, he's tied to a tree with a gun pointed at his head.
But that's the first half of the season, not the second half.
I don't think he's gonna die. Not this season. Maybe next season, but I don't think they can.
They killed off T-Dog.
Look, if you're black and you're on the show, you're dead.
Pretty much.
They've killed off every black character without hesitation.
Other than Michonne. Michonne's the only black character left.
And I don't know her backstory, how long she lasts in the comic book.
She dies pretty soon, too. You know who's in Father Bob? Father Bob's alive.
Father Bob?
Oh, not Father Bob. I just mixed up two black characters. Bob
The
and
priest.
then the priest. Yeah, I forget his name. Father Bob.
Sasha?
Sasha, that's right. She's gonna die. She's gone batshit crazy. She's dying.
Well, they
this
fixed her at
season.
the end of the episode.
That's right, they did. But
Kind of.
I still think she's gonna die. Everybody hates Chris is dead.
Everybody eats Chris. Yes. Yes, they did.
But what I'm really hoping for is the return of CM Punk to The Talking Dead.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has. It's been 2 seasons.
Chris Hardwick was talking about, if anybody doesn't know who Chris Hardwick is, he's on The Talking Dead. He also has the Nerdist podcast, Empire. He started out doing podcasts like this, and now he's fucking a billionaire.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Now he does everything.
Yeah, now he does everything.
But what were you saying? He was talking...
He was talking that if this Fear the Walking Dead takes off, that next season they may have Fear the Talking Dead. They may do it for that show.
See, and I'm surprised they just didn't start it up right away.
Well, they didn't. The Walking Dead didn't have the first season either.
That's
They
right.
didn't start it till the second season. They wanted to see if it would take off, and
obviously it did.
Did.
Because it's like one of the most popular shows on TV.
yeah.
The Walking Dead is like one of the only shows that can pull me away from Sunday Night Football.
You know, it didn't even have any. It hasn't ever won any Emmys or global.
Really?
It's won Fan Choice Awards, but it never wins anything at the Emmys or anything like that.
I thought it wins like best like
Technical.
effect, or yeah,
technical.
it's like no actors win anything. It doesn't win anything as a show.
They don't
It
even
wins,
get put up for it. I think Carol might have got put up for something.
This year they got a couple things put up for. I don't think they took any. I don't know if they've taken any.
Yeah, it was the guy from Mad Men that won, and
Oh, okay. So
Game of Thrones fucking took everything.
Yay! I saw. You see the video of what's his face there? The midget. Put his gum in his wife's mouth.
Dickler?
Yeah, Peter Dinklage.
Has he got a normal sized wife?
Yeah,
Does he?
but he put his gum in her mouth.
He's right at chow level.
Yeah, he is.
That's
Why doesn't he have a TV show on like TLC talking about how he's a midget, like all the other midgets have? Like, is that?
I don't know.
Speaking
So
of midgets, Hornswoggle got suspended.
Yeah, he did.
Violated the wellness policy.
For a home drug test.
What?
Yeah, it was a home drug test that he did.
He did a home drug test?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. And that funny, he isn't even wrestling, so what the fuck does it matter? He's backstage writer.
He reported it then. If it's a
Yeah.
home drug test, he reported it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, suspend me. I have a drug problem. What?
Hey, I got a Hornswoggle shirt up on fucking eBay if anybody wants it.
And it comes with a free thing of crack.
Yeah, it comes with a vial of meth.
If you think about it.
It'll make you see leprechauns.
Oh. AMC really is putting out like the best shows right now, though. Consistently. Like
Hell on Wheels. Love that show.
Hell on Wheels. They had Mad Men. They had Breaking Bad, which is like one of the most popular shows ever.
Yep.
They have Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead.
Yep.
They had Better Call Saul.
Humans.
Yep.
I watched that. That was actually a decent show.
And all their shows are getting put up for awards. Granted, Breaking Bad and Mad Men win the awards, but all their shows are up for stuff.
I guarantee when Walking Dead is in its final season, that's when it's going to win the awards.
Oh, man.
That seems to be when shows go off the air. That's when they start winning the awards.
I would not be surprised if that, like, surpasses Breaking Bad and, like, just recent history, like, best shows that have come out on regular TV. You can't include, like, The Sopranos or whatever, because that's HBO. That's a whole different line of TV. In my opinion, anyway. So, like, Game of Thrones is out of that category.
See, I think that you break it down. You got your basic channel TV shows.
Yeah.
You got your cable TV shows, and then you got your paid TV shows.
So
They
like all
should
your
break
Fox
it down.
And your
Yeah, they
CBS shows.
They should break that down. Okay, you have your best actor in that category. Your cable shows, your best actor in that category.
Your deluxe channel shows.
Your best actors. There's plenty of shows on those
man.
channels now that.
I know The Rock. The Rock is in a show.
Yeah, and then you could take those winners and say the best actor out of those winners.
Oh man, it's like the Royal Rumble.
It's like the Royal Rumble.
Or King of the Ring.
You got categories. Okay, there's a bracket here.
It's like King of the Ring, yeah.
Walking Dead against Big Bang Theory.
Oh man, Walking Dead takes it home.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory is getting stale.
Oh, God.
I watched the first episode this season and was like, ooh, this is rough.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes. It was, yeah.
They're running out of material. They're pulling at straws now.
Kelly Cuoco is divorcing.
Single!
They've decided after 22 months to get a divorce. Okay, it opens the door for me.
Now all you have to do is divorce your wife.
Yeah, that's not going to be too hard.
Be able to meet Kelly Cuoco.
Yeah.
That's the...
Hey, social media these days, I'll just send her this episode.
Right?
Yo, 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 baby doll, come on. Yeah, that'll be on the fucking Google Hangout.
Yeah. Yo. It's Chad Bascar. GTG.
What? You know it.
The only thing with this Google Hangout thing is now I'm gonna feel required to keep my shit clean.
No,
like
you don't have to be clean on it. You can swear. You can say what you want.
No,
just don't pick your nose.
My surrounding area, all that has to be clean because like I'm gonna pop my laptop up on my desk and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? He's got a couch from 1990."
I'm gonna have to fucking clean up my area and. Because if I do it from, I mean, I could do it from the studio, but I'm probably more comfortable if we're just going to do it that way. Do it from home. I'll set up some wrestling shit behind me or something.
Yep, nope, everybody's just going to see. I might be on my couch one episode. Never know where I'm going to be.
Might be in my underwear, with my shirt
off.
yeah,
no. You know what the best part about this Google Hangout thing is?
Gotta wear your wrestling shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Gotta wear your wrestling shirt, because I wore a wrestling shirt for 11 years. Same old wrestling shirt. May have holes in it.
I'm the wrestling t-shirt king.
I'm the wrestling t-shirt king. I got my wrestling hat here that I've had forever. My Stone Cold Steve Austin.
How old is that hat?
Whoop ass.
Whoop ass.
There's fucking rust on it.
It does. Is that something you found?
No, this was brand new when I got it.
How old is that hat?
It's back.
Thing's so fucking broken in. Look at it. Oh my god.
Back in the Stone Cold days.
It's gotta be like 96.
I used to wear the shit out of this hat.
96, 98.
Yeah. Wonder if I could put this up on eBay. A totally beat Stone Cold Steve Austin hat. I mean, if you wear it backwards,
it doesn't look as bad.
It doesn't look as
when
bad.
you wear it forward, you're like,
this is gonna be my Google Hangout hat.
Whoop ass.
We're gonna get my glasses on. What?
Oh my gracious.
That's horrible.
It is. So what I'm really waiting for is whatchamacallit now. Yeah, take the Chris Benoit on your face.
Chris Benoit mask.
Yeah! You have to tie something around your neck each episode. Each episode you have to put something new around your neck.
I'm gonna cut out his face.
And put it on your face.
Actually, I could cut out that one, and I can cut out... Where is it?
The opposite side.
That's the one I want to cut. When I have a bad day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sorry.
So
this would be so much better if you could see what I'm doing, but...
But I was going with, the best part is people can see me play with my nipples now.
Like they can see me pinch your nipple?
Oh, no. That's gonna hurt.
Scratching your nuts.
Oh, yeah. No, I scratch my nuts so much during the podcast.
Yeah.
I do, actually. It's a bad thing. I don't have crabs, but...
It's just from that trim job.
Pretty much.
Trimming my junk up.
Oh, man, you don't even know. You don't even understand.
Don't tell me I don't understand. I was young once.
They didn't even have razors back then.
Well,
Did
we use the ones that you use on your face. You just hold your junk out and like a carrot.
Oh. That's terrifying.
How are we getting into talking about that
it's
again?
It's a podcast.
The last episode we talked about jerking off or something. Not even 10 minutes into the podcast. I was listening to it. I'm like, oh my God. How the hell did we get there?
This hit awful levels so fast.
Yep, I shaved my dick with a straight razor.
The single blade. No protector on
Remember
it.
those circumcisions you got when you were younger?
Oh, you mean every time you tried to shave?
You know, it started out like a zucchini, now it's maybe a carrot. Because they tell that skin you peeling off.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, man.
So,
That hurts.
Just so you're aware, yesterday I saw a movie that almost made me throw up.
What would that be?
I saw that movie, The Visit.
Visit.
Where the kids go and visit the grandma, and the commercial is like the
Kim,
grandma
yeah.
asks the girl to like.
Country told me about that.
Yeah. So there's a scene at the end.
They're aliens.
No, they're crazy.
They're inmates.
Yeah, they're.
How do they? I asked him this. I'm like, how do they?
It doesn't show how they escape.
No, how do they look like their grandparents?
They don't. That's how. Because the kids just get dropped off at the train station, and the train takes them to meet the grandparents.
So how do those people know that the kids are?
Because they've been setting this up the whole time. Like, they reached out to the mother. Because they're in the other people's house, the actual grandparents' house. Because the grandparents volunteered at the mental hospital.
Oh.
So they've obviously talked about him.
Okay.
But,
Go on.
one of the guys is incontinent, so he shits his pants all the time. The old guy. And in one scene, like, the boy is just standing there and he's crazy because the old man's telling him about the plan. Like, goes behind the counter and you can see him pull down his pants. So you think he's gonna rape the kid, and he takes off his diaper and he goes, "Oh, you have a thing with germs, right?" And he puts the dirty diaper on the kid's face. I literally gagged. I thought I was gonna throw up right there in the movie theater. Nobody was like,
That's gross.
"Oh, it was. It's the most disgusting thing." I'm fine with.
It's like, did that kid throw up when he did that happen?
No.
All right, this is the scene. The old man is going to take his diaper off, and it's going to be full of shit, and we're going to smear it into your face. But don't worry, it's only chocolate. But it's actually shit.
Right? Like, easily the most disturbing scene
That's
I've ever
gross.
seen in a movie. I was like, oh my god. Like, everyone was like, ah!
And that's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, too.
And I was saying this to the person I was with. I was like, M. Night Shyamalan used to make good movies, and then he just made that. Like, it all went downhill with The Village. Like, he made this is the same guy that made the fucking
bad.
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense was alright. The one with the aliens with Mel Gibson was okay.
Oh, can't think of it, but I know what you're talking about.
And I think he just fell off the rail from there.
And he just made shit movie after shit movie. Not like Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino makes some good movies. Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Django.
What was the vampire one? Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh yeah, wow! I can't even believe I forgot that. Hostel, the first one. He didn't make any of the other ones. But I'm a big Tarantino fan. It's always a lot of blood and guts in those.
Yeah, blood and guts.
I'm all about the blood and guts. Can I get a time check, sir? What are we at?
We're at about 45 minutes.
Because I'm running out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
In all honesty. Nothing?
Any good wrestling movies coming out?
They are making The Condemned 2, so The Condemned 1 had Stone Cold in it. It's when all the guys are all the prisoners are trapped on the island, and they have to kill each other and only one gets off.
Yeah.
Randy Orton's gonna be in The Condemned 2.
I'm kind of curious to see Lockdown.
The Dean Ambrose one?
12 rounds. I'm kind of disappointed that it's called 12 rounds. I think they should have just left it as Lockdown.
Yeah, they really threw that out.
They told everybody it was Lockdown.
And then it was 12 rounds
And then it was 12 rounds 3 after the fact because they didn't want to scare people away.
They're like, oh, by the way. Like, next one, it's going to be like Cambodian excursion.
I'm curious about the Kane Ziggler movie.
Oh yeah, where
They're
Ziggler's
cops
like a
or
cop
something.
and Kane's like the police chief or some shit.
Yeah. Dude, Kane's
What?
doing a hell of a job with that double.
Yeah, he is. So I did see clips of that at the end.
Yeah.
Where he like came out of the ambulance.
Oh, yeah.
Did he come out of the ring too?
On Raw the week before he came out of the ring.
Yeah, I knew that. Okay.
But yeah, I kind of like that. That's actually
The dual person. It's funny, first of
Yeah.
all. Like it brings good comedic value, and then you see like, oh hey, this is how Kane's supposed to be, is like destroying people.
Yeah. That's his last run at the belt.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be his last. They
He's
said he
not
might.
gonna win.
They said he might take it. They don't
He
know.
might
They
take
haven't
it.
decided yet.
He's not gonna take it.
I think what's his name has had the belt long enough.
Rollins, but I like what he's doing. Like, I heard on Monday the crowd was dead, but I did see him at least, so I did watch a little bit. I watched the Rollins segment towards the end when Kane came out of the ambulance. And even for a dead crowd, he got them all to boo him. He does his job. He definitely is the top heel in the company.
Yeah. Well, since they killed Rusev off.
Yeah. Kevin Owens does a decent job.
Yeah.
And they just did that show Table for Three they've been doing on the network. They had a good one actually with last week they did a Divas one.
Did they?
It was Medusa, Molly Holly, and Ivory.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like actual women wrestlers.
Yeah.
And even Ivory was making fun of the term divas. She's like, we divas. She's like, I hate that term.
Molly Holly is going to be at Super Mega Fest.
She was
I was
on.
kind of surprised at that.
So Medusa and Ivory have like trucker mouths, and Molly Holly's kind of like reserved. And...
Yeah. That's kind of weird.
But especially for somebody like you that appreciates the women's wrestling, who grew up in women's wrestling.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the. I'm not a fan of the diva. I think you want to be equal to the guys. You should be called female wrestlers.
Yeah.
But not divas.
For somebody like you that like, especially that can appreciate like Medusa's stuff.
Yeah.
Because you were there and actually remember it. That's a good one for you to watch. They did a new one this week. I kind of listened to it. I was like, it was same thing this morning. I listened to it. I was half awake. So I like rolled around. I fell asleep during a lot of it. Was they called it the Intercontinental Champions one. You'd think they'd have like some great Intercontinental Champions on there. Maybe a Bret Hart, somebody like that.
Yeah.
It was Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and Ryback.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Right? But I guess Ryback used to travel with them. Like, they had stories about each other. The New Day one was pretty funny, with Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods.
Right.
That one was pretty funny. They tell a lot of stories there.
Did you hear Karl Malone died?
What?
Karl Malone died.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Bullshit, when?
Last week.
No, he didn't.
I think he did.
Karl Malone did not die.
Who died then?
Not Karl Malone. Moses Malone died.
Isn't it the same guy?
No.
I thought it was Karl Malone.
It's Moses Malone.
It's the same person.
No, it's not. Moses Malone played for the 76ers.
So did Karl Malone.
No, he didn't. He played for the Jazz.
We're going to look this up real quick now.
I'm showing you right now.
Karl Malone, dead at age 65.
Karl Malone isn't dead.
This is Wikipedia.
You knew he wasn't dead.
Born... I guess he's not. I could have sworn they said he died.
No, Moses Malone died.
Oh, I guess I was wrong.
Death. Moses Malone died in his sleep at the age of 60 on the morning of September 13th, 2015.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fuck. What do you want? I don't watch basketball.
I want to close the show so I can go take this shit that I've been talking about now. Alright, you got the closing? Can you handle it?
Hold on a second. Go ahead.
Alright, so don't forget, Zombie's posting the link to the new store, solo wrestling stuff. I'm sure we'll also keep the eBay store link up for anything else. wrestling and
Yeah.
non-wrestling, which will be dual posted. Don't forget, next week I think we're going to start that Google Hangout. We'll post the link to that. If you guys want to ask any questions, you can do it live on the show. We'll post more details about it as we talk about it a little more.
The Google Hangout, you could actually be on the show with us.
Yeah.
If you want to be on the show with us or just chime in, there's boxes down there you can type shit in, call us assholes, you guys are a bunch of retards.
Yeah.
Or you can just come on and talk and
You can tell us how Heath
contribute to
Slater
the show.
fits Ric Flair.
Contribute to the show.
We'll try and start posting stuff. My school schedule's a little lighter now. I'm doing a lot less work, so
Yeah, I'm gonna try and start to
posting shit. I'll start
Yeah.
watching Raw again too. So the Spreaker page, as well as Facebook. That's the Wrestling Burn on Facebook. Like us. Like I said, we still post stuff most of the time. Then me at Master Flex. If you want to watch me bitch about football. That's it. See you next week.
Bingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong, lippy tappy too ta. And 23.
Tell me, what makes you so special?
I like to think it's because of my Fergie nipples.